Welcome back to my channel. This is Future B here with another video, and as you saw from the beginning, I swatched some pink acrylics. These were the pink acrylics from the pink collection from Nail Supply Glamour. I wanted to show you the colors that I was picking from before I started on this nail set. I chose the third pink on the first row for this nail set, and I'm going to be using it kind of like as a nail bed color. The other color that I'm using in this set is called Red Wine. It is from Glam and Glitz. In this video, I wanted to show how you can use glitter to fill negative space and how you can do negative space in kind of like a different way. Normally when I think of negative space, I think of the space being clear, but in this video, I'm going to be using glitter to fill negative space. So on a few of my nails, I'm going to go in and I'm going to be doing an ombre with the two colors that I've already told you about. And then I'm going to go in with my cutter and cut out like a shape within the glitter, or I'm sorry, within the ombre. I'm going to be doing it kind of different on each finger. And that's why I said a shape, because it's going to be different each time I do it. But here on my pointer finger, it's going to be a triangle down at the bottom. On my middle finger, it is going to be almost like a low V French, but it's an ombre and then a V French cut out, and we're going to use glitter to fill the negative space there. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that on this video. Then I'm going to be doing some nail art because clearly this week I just wanted to play with pinks. And so the first step to get started on this nail set is to do the ombres. As you see, I've gone in with this red wine color on a couple of my fingers. Now I'm going in with the pink that I told you about at the beginning, and I'm going to be creating an ombre. Now, I was not in love with these ombres. I just feel like they didn't blend as nicely as I'm used to them blending. I don't know. Was it me? Was it not me? I don't know. So I'm going to work with these acrylics again and see if I can do a better job of just blending them. I don't think it was the red wine color. I think it was the nail bed color that I was using. It seemed a little bit streaky, and as you see as I'm applying it, it's not overly wet. It's not overly dry, but the ombre is an ombre. Like I said, it could have been me. It could have been the acrylics, but I'm going to give it a try again to see was it user error. So while this acrylic is still wet, that's whenever I'm going to go in with my cutter and cut the nail. I didn't show me doing it on the thumb because I waited until the acrylic got too dry and it was not easy to cut. I was like, goodness, well, I messed that one up. Let me go ahead and do the pointer. And I did the pointer off camera, but I wanted to show you a little bit of what I did. So as you saw there from the beginning of this clip, I did cut out that section from the corner of the pointer finger using a cutter tool. That cutter tool is used to make French tips easier. You know, if you're doing a round French tip, if you're doing a V French tip, you can lay down your acrylic and use that cutter while the acrylic is still wet and cut out the design. You're going to see me do that here on the middle finger. I'm going in and applying the red wine color towards the tip. I'm going to go in and use the pink color that I've been using for the nail bed. I'm going to place that down. I'm going to lightly brush that pink down the nail. And as you can see, the ombre is not ombreing once again. But while the acrylic is still wet, I'm going to go in with a V French cutter and I'm going to cut a V French into this middle nail. Later on, I'm going to crispen the V up just a little bit, and then I'm going to go in, I'm going to place glitter in the negative space. It's going to create a kind of cute design. It's different. I really like it. do let me know. Would you do it? Would you do a design like this? Have you done a design like this? Do you think this is too much? Do you think that this is cute? Let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. Also, let me know if you ever use this French cutter, or if you prefer to use like an X-Acto knife or a different tool to help do your Frenches. Let me know. I like this tool. I was first introduced to it when I was getting my nails done at a salon. They would use it to cut out the Frenches whenever I used to get my nails done. I used to get pink and whites all the time, and that was like all I got. But then I got bored with them, and I literally just stopped getting my nails done because that's kind of all I could get. And then I started doing my nails myself. But that was the first time I was introduced to the tool. I then was scrolling on Amazon one day and I found it, and so I purchased it. You know how it goes. And I think it's a great tool to use. Most of the time when I'm doing a French tip, I freehand it and then I go back in and I crispen it up. But I do like to use that tool whenever I'm trying to cut acrylic for a design like this one, where I wanted to create negative space, or if I just, I feel like using it on that given day. But in general, I freestyle my Frenches, but I wanted to use it on this design because I am cutting in a kind of exact way, and I thought that it would be quicker and very helpful. It was not helpful on this thumbnail because, as I told you, I waited for the acrylic to get too dry and it was too hard to cut at that point. I think if I used like an X-Acto knife, it would probably be better because an X-Acto knife is sharp. This tool is not sharp, so whenever you're using it, there's no chance of you cutting yourself. I'm afraid of X-Acto knives because I don't want to cut myself. Yeah, irrational fear probably, but yeah. I don't think I have talked about what is going to be on my ring finger as well as on my pinky. On my ring finger, I'm going to go in with a little gel paint and I'm going to draw a heart because when I have pink nails, I just think about hearts. Am I the only one? Is it just me? So I'm going to draw a heart with some silver gel paint, and then on my pinky nail I'm going to go in with a full glitter nail. I'm also going to use silver and some other colors on my other nails, but the main gel design is going to be on my ring finger, and that's why I just did it with the simple light pink. Also, I thought it was pretty fun to see how different pinks can show up on different skin tones. As I told you, I used the third pink from the top row on this nail design, and it doesn't really look that light on the white paper towel, but on my finger, like, it looks pretty light there, right? Yeah, very baby pinkish. But it just goes to show how different colors can show up differently on different skin tones. Now, as you can see, for that French, I've gone in with the glitter. I think it's going to look really pretty. Look at that. It's a great color match for this set. I think that all of these colors go really well together, and this probably would have been a great set to do during Valentine's or the month of February. Cute and pink and lovey-dovey, but I also think this is a great design going into the summertime because all these colors are really bright, and I want to be as bright as possible during the summer. Is it just me? Am I the only one that's like, bright colors, here I come, it is summertime? All colors look great on me, and so I think that we should all take some time to be very bright in the coming seasons, because why not? During the fall and winter, like most people, I think of like obviously fall colors, but also, we can get kind of down. We can get kind of sad with the cold season because we have to be indoors a lot and the weather's not warm and inviting. But now that the weather is warm and inviting, I think we should enjoy it before it gets too hot. I live in Texas and it's going to get too hot pretty soon. So I am enjoying the weather. I'm enjoying the bright and the sunniness, and I'm just happy. And these nails made me happy. So I've gone in and encapsulated a couple of nails. I'm continuing the encapsulation process. Do not forget to encapsulate your nails, especially whenever you're working with glitter or you're doing something like an ombre. You don't want to file the glitter away whenever it's time to file. You don't want to file your ombre away whenever it's time to file. These ombres aren't great, but I still don't want to file them away. Goodness. Anyways, so don't forget to encapsulate your nails. I don't think I mentioned it before, but I did go in with some clear acrylic under all my nails because I always do that. I don't want to stain my nail beds, and I think this red color actually would have stained my nail beds because it is a very pigmented color. I didn't really use it too much on my nail beds, but it is a color that could stain, so it's a good idea to go in with a little clear under your colored acrylics. And the clear that I'm using today is from Secret. I'm also using Secret Monomer. All of the products that I'm using in this video will be linked down below. The brush that I'm using on this video is my number 8 brush from Nail Supply Glamour. I really do like this brush. My only issue with it is, and this is not the fault of the brush, it's the fault of me for purchasing the one that I did purchase, is it's a little small. It's a size 8 and it feels like a smaller brush. I think at this point in time I prefer working with a size 12 brush, and so I'm very aware whenever I'm working with a smaller brush. If I was doing some shorter nails, then I think this brush would have been perfect, but these nails are a little long, not too long. I wouldn't call them like extra long. I would just call them regular long. Is that such a thing? Regular long? These are regular long nails, not like extra long nails. And so I like to work with a longer brush because I am doing longer nails. I would love to know what other people's favorite part of doing nails or watching nails being done is. For me, encapsulating is like mesmerizing. Just watching someone laying down some clear acrylic, I am just, enamored with it. I don't know if that's just me, but I like to leave the encapsulating portion in my videos because it's something that I really enjoy watching. So I'm thinking maybe other people enjoy it too, but encapsulating is my favorite. I also love watching someone using a nail drill. I don't always leave the drilling portions within my videos, but because I know that can get repetitive, but that is one of my favorite parts as well. So yeah, laying acrylic, filing the nails with a nail drill, and then applying top coat. I love watching a top coat be applied. Not as I am here. I mean, here is fine, but I'm applying a little bit of top coat just so that I can go in and do some nail art on top of it. I love watching top coat be applied after nails are complete. Yes, absolutely, after nails are complete, because it's like that final reveal moment. Yeah, I just love it. As I said, I applied a little top coat to my nails, and now I'm going in and doing a little bit of a design with some gel paint. This is pink gel paint. I'm also be going in with this silver gel paint. Look at that silver, crispy, gorgeous. Just a few quick lines on my pointer finger and my middle finger, and then on my ring finger I went in and did a heart with pink, and then I'm going to go around that heart with silver, and I'm going to make a few lines off of it. I don't think I'm going to show that portion of it because my hand was pretty close to my face as I was working, so I couldn't really record what I was doing, but I do want you to see the final look of these nails. I'm going in and top coating them for the final time. and look at that negative space. What do you think? Have you done nails with negative space? Do you like negative space? Do you prefer your negative space to be clear? Or would you do something like this where you could put glitter in the negative space? You can even do the same thing in the opposite direction by using a colored acrylic in negative space, making most of the nail glitter or even clear, and then putting a little colored acrylic in a design on the negative space. I think that would be really cool too. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.